Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel eddieinreadingland. My name is Eddie and today I'm bringing you my Litha wrap-up. Oh my goodness. Okay guys, so like I said in the introduction, I'm bringing you my my Litha wrap-up, and that is the period where I used this tarot from Litha all the way to Lunathod. And I have to say that this period of Litha was really good for me. I really like the journaling that I did, and I very much like using the other two queer tarot that I have in my collection here. I think, yeah, I think those are all of the ones that I have. I think I may have other ones, but these are like by queer creators, so you'll see them in here. But the first one that I would like to show you guys is this one over here, the Children of Litha. Litha, oh my god, I can't even speak today either. And by the way, guys, I know how to pronounce the word superiority. See, I can pronounce it right. I don't know why I couldn't pronounce it on the last video, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. This is the Children of Litha tarot by the amazing Sia Hunt. Oh, I like this card. And this is one of my I call it, well, this is one of my mom decks. This deck was actually also featured on the, oh, I forgot to put them right side up because I do use reversals, guys. But this deck was featured on my Maiden Mother and Crone tag that I did, and this was one of my mom decks, my mother decks, because it's just so warm, and it's it gives such a motherly feeling to me. I don't know why though, because I mean, this being in the summer deck or a summer deck actually, it does convey feelings of warmth and feelings of coziness and feelings of comfortability. But this is truly one of those decks where I feel like this deck advises me very well. It likes to show you the way, and it likes to show you, and it likes to provide you with information that that you definitely need to move on and carry on. I thankfully had a better time period exploring my my reactions to certain things that that happened in my life, and it's just been amazing. And using the Litha tarot really brought me that, like, that pat on the shoulder, or that that voice that tells you, you know, you're doing something wrong. I'm making you aware that you're doing something wrong, and this is what you can do to change that. Or in other cases, this is what you can do to stop this behavior right now, or these are the consequences if you continue doing that. So this is a great deck for that, and I really enjoy that. Oh, I love this Chariot card. The Children of Litha tarot is also one of the tarots that I use to read for others, because of the same reason, and also because this deck is actually not scary. Oh, we just passed the Tower card, but yeah, this deck is it's very warm. It's very soothing. It doesn't have very much violent imagery. Some cards do, but for the most part, they all look like this, and it's very colorful, and I really enjoy my time using it. I also noticed that using this tarot, actually using all of these tarot, my journaling practice went from being a small paragraph to a medium-sized to bigger paragraph. But yeah, so I love these lovers cards. This lovers card. As you guys can see, the lovers are very gender non-binary, or maybe they're gender fluid. And I also love the pink python in the illustration. It's just so good. It's so wonderful. I love these. But yeah, so this is the Children of Litha Tarot by the amazing Sia Hunt. She can do no wrong. Oh my gods, I love this ace. This is the deck that has my favorite aces. So there's that. From all of the ones that I have, so you're probably going to see these aces featured later in later videos that I'm going to do of my favorite depictions. But yeah, so and this is oh god, look at this moon card, guys. Isn't it just beautiful and gorgeous? Gorgeous moon card. Okay, moving on to the next decks. So that we can see if we can try to make this video a little shorter than I usually do. Who am I kidding? Probably that's not gonna happen, guys. But here is the Fyodor Pavlov Tarot by Fyodor Pavlov. I adore this tarot. I love the tattoo-esque art style that Fyodor does. I actually believe that Fyodor should totally do an erotic tarot. He would be amazing with a deck like that. I know that he would do a really great job doing an erotic tarot. But I really enjoy this deck. Even though some of the imagery, like this Hierophant over here, is a little bit more traditional, it also is different enough from the Rider-Waite-Smith that I can read well with it. I love the palm over here and book for the Hierophant. I love seeing a Hierophant with a book, because to me the Hierophant is the teacher, and or one of the teacher archetypes from the tarot. So that's amazing. I love the fact that the kings are very effeminate. I enjoy that a lot. And but this tarot has also shown me that is able to provide me with the information that I need to also move on and to develop my practice or myself in a very quite accurate way. I have noticed while using the Fyodor Pavlov tarot that it is very it's not very straightforward. It likes to give you the runaround. But I think that the tarot, or actually I experienced the tarot that way. But I love that we have women knights in this tarot too. It's just, we need to see more of that, guys. It's that the tarot is trying to give you the opportunity for you to find out the answer by yourself and for yourself. So it actually provides you with tools that you need to find that answer, and I really enjoy that. I love this Justice card. I love this Emperor too. I'm sorry, I love this. I just I love the femininity that Fyodor brought to most of the men in this tarot, because it just those super masculine guys in tarot. Not that I'm opposed to that, because I'm most of the time I'm sexually attracted to those men, but this is just so good. We need to see more of that. But as I was saying, yes, this tarot doesn't like to give you straight answers. It does give you the runaround, in my experience with it. But I believe that it's because it wants me, or us in this case, to do the job ourselves. So, and I'm all up for that. As in any case, that's what I do for self-development, and what I do for as a reflection practice as well. So this is a great tarot for reflection. Probably also for retrospective, which uses reflection as one of the tasks for exploring your past and learning from it. So that's amazing. Not to mention that the illustrations are very queer, and the author and the artist is actually also very queer. I really enjoy that. I enjoy also the minimal use of color for this deck. It was a great idea. It definitely, just this pop of color over here definitely gives it that oomph, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, this is the Fyodor Pavlov deck. Incredibly happy that I got to work with it again. Usually I work with this tarot around the goodness gracious, the June and Pride Month. Pride Month. That's what I was going to say. I was like, my goodness. I usually do work with this tarot for Pride Month, and this year wasn't the exception. But here it is. Okay, moving on to the next tarot. And here we have, guys, the New Choice Tarot de Marseille by Rosario Salerno. I am incredibly, pleasantly surprised by the ease and how quickly I adapted to a Marseille deck. I thought it was... I also used reverses on this one, guys. As you can see, I was still using them before, so I just have to put them the right side up. But I had such a great time using this tarot. I think it's because when I read the guidebook that Rosario wrote for it, I noticed how very numerological it is, and also the use of layers in the reading. It was completely fascinating, and I thought I was going to have a little bit of trouble because, again, I usually don't like Marseille style art, but this one is definitely the exception. Actually, this one is the only exception to any Marseille deck out there. This is the only one that I like. But I am now curious to see if I can actually use any other Marseille deck in the same way as I did this one. And I also connected incredibly fast and pretty well to the deck too. I was actually pretty impressed. This, even though I just love this imagery, it's really cool. Maybe it's the arabesque that I don't find appealing, but this looks like arabesque too, even though we have flowers here. I don't know, guys. It's I'm just incredibly happy that I got to use the tarot. This is an amazing depiction of a 10 of Pentacles. And I was incredibly happy that I was able to use it and that I was able to get used to it so fast. I think that by the second week, I just had this tarot so well under my grasp and my understanding, and it didn't take me long to gather the intelligence that I needed to be able to read and really journal on the imagery and on the messages that the tarot was... Whoops, there we go. On the messages that the tarot was trying to tell me. This is the tower. But now I am very curious, and now I am really going to take some time and invest on books on the Marseille style of reading, because now I just want to know. Now I just want to study it, and I just want to know. And I'm thankful that I have this Marseille here so that I'm able to do it. So incredibly happy with this. The readings that I got from these were very logical readings. Again, probably because it's more related to numerology than anything else. And I do have a very, very analytical and very logical mind, which is sometimes a blessing and sometimes it's a curse. But yeah, no, I was able to, again, write a lot when I got these cards, and I mostly got pips for this tarot. Usually I got a combination of court cards and majors too, but for this one, I did get mostly pips. and which is actually what I want to happen, because it's easier to read this that has a more complex illustration, and also this one. Oh, now I'm only getting there we go. Love this devil card, by the way. It reminds me of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. But this was going to be a challenge. I knew that it was going to be a challenge for me, and it truly wasn't. This is also probably on Rosario's skill on really drawing something so exquisitely beautiful that and so in alignment with numerology and how I experience the tarot anyway, that it was just amazing. I really, really enjoyed this, the experience for this. So yeah, I will probably have a review of this tarot, but I'm going to review the other one first, the New Voice Tarot, because I do want to read more about Marseille before I actually review this, so that I just have the knowledge, guys. But yeah, oh god, I love this Three of Cups. It's just so good, so good. But okay, so moving on to the last tarot that I use, and that is the Spirit Keeper's Tarot by the quite erudite and wonderful and amazing, and I can go on with more adjectives in that same line because Benebel Wen is just, she's just one of my, if I would be able to meet her and have her sign my tarot and the books that I own for her, I would like totally just lose it. Benebel Wen and also Sia Hunt would be those people for me. They're basically the rock stars. My version of rock stars, they are. I just, oh, gods. I would be so fortunate to meet them. But yes, I decided that I was going to keep using the Spirit Keeper's Tarot for Litha as well, because I had such an amazing time reading with this tarot. And after reading the Book of Maps, which is massive, it's even thicker than the I Ching. I also used the I Ching with this deck as well, guys. What I did, and I will go over what I did even in more detail when I actually review this tarot, and I think that's what I'm going to write next. I'm going to write that review because there's a lot of things that I want to say, and I don't want the video to be more than an hour long, and I know that it's going to be a long video. So, but yes, I did use this tarot with the I Ching, and what I did for my daily practice was take 2 of these cards and then create an I Ching hexagram using the as you guys can see, we have here on the corner, we have the trigrams. So the first card that I got is the trigram in the bottom, and the second card that I got was the trigram on the top. There's a whole method on how to write hexagrams and how to get hexagrams. Usually we use or usually sticks are used, and I'm pretty sure that they're from the Jew tree. Is it? Oh god! But I'm sure that any or maybe bamboo. Huh. As in any case, guys, it doesn't matter what you use. They also use coins, and so. But I have been using this tarot, which was actually designed so that you can get hexagrams out of the tarot and help you also for to explore the I Ching. So that's exactly what I did. It is just incredible. The I Ching is even more general than the tarot, but I found myself really immersed in the significance of the I Ching and what it was trying to tell me, and it actually wasn't hard to relate it to my daily life. It seems to me that the I Ching is quite quotidian, and it also seems to me that the I Ching likes longer periods of consultation in between. So, for example, what I did was I use one deck every day. So every 4 days, I would consult the Spirit Keeper's Tarot and thus also the I Ching. The I Ching likes that. I did, when I first started using the Spirit Keeper's Tarot, I started doing it daily, and I noticed that the I Ching did not like it. The divination, the reading the oracle in the lines that are available for each hexagram was a little blurry, and so I started experimenting, and it likes longer periods of time for consultation. So that's what we do. We will do that. I will do exactly as my intuition says. Oh, okay. I will do exactly as my intuition says for that. So again, I enjoyed using this as well. I will stop myself from keep using it for Lunasad because I need to start using other tarot and that are actually screaming my name to be used. So I will do that. I will tell you more on that at the end of Lunasad when we do our wrap up. But there you go, guys. These are the tarot that I used for Litha, for the period of Litha, and all the way to Lunasad. Very, very happy that I got to work with these tarot, and some of them, the Spirit Keeper's Tarot is the newest tarot that I have, and also getting back to actually, and also the New Choice Tarot de Marseille was also a new deck that I hadn't used before. So, in coming back to the Fyodor Pavlov deck and the Chirlon Litha was just exactly what I needed for Litha. It turns out that these are very summary decks, and I really enjoy that. But let me know in the comments below what tarots did you use for the month of June and probably also July, and or if you like any of the tarots that I have. Actually, let me know anything that you like in the comments below. I am more than happy to engage with you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Bye, YouTube. Okay, I think I got my thumbnail done and everything. So, God, I feel like I'm going to Hulk out of this shirt. Why is it so tiny all of a sudden? Jeez. Well, actually, I shouldn't be complaining about that, but because that means that my muscle mass is growing, so that's good. Why am I talking to myself again? I do that a lot. It's just because I like intelligent conversation. That's what it is.